This program is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Vocational Training Zanzibar in collaboration with Good Neighbors. The program is funded by KOICA.
Dear listener, you may learn many useful issues in this program as far as you pay attention. However, our program today is special for Form 3 biology learners. The program's discussion is based on the meaning of drugs and drug abuse in relation to nervous system. The meaning of drugs and drug abuse in relation to nervous system. The proper ways of handling using drugs. The proper ways of handling and using drugs. The causes and effects of drug addiction. The causes and effects of drug addiction. Preventive and control measures of drug abuse. Preventive and control measures of drug abuse. Self-assessment is allowed when the program is going on. For our lovely teacher, this program will help you to prepare a simple lesson for your students so that they will learn with joy and improve their performance.
Musa.
Yes?
There is an accident.
Accident?
Yes.
No. It was about to happen. That drug addict guy crossed the road without conscious.
He can cause an accident by crossing the road without looking at both sides. Do you see those guys?
I see them.
What's wrong with them?
Everything has changed in their body and even their lifestyles.
It's very sad.
For real.
Very sad. They are potential workers in the community and their families.
That's true. Do you have relatives like them?
No, I don't. I think quite many families are affected by such a problem, but I don't know any one of them.
Sure, I get your concern. We should take care about it.
I remember how we helped your brother Sabi.
Yeah, he is okay now. There is a sober house around here.
Sober house?
Yeah.
What is that?
Don't you remember sober house, Salma?
Yes.
So no need to leave. Don't you know sober?
Really, I don't know it.
These are special houses which takes care of people affected by drug abuse and bring them to normal life.
Sober house?
Yeah.
Where we sent your brother.
Yes.
So they are doing great job. What do you think?
That's true. Sober house is doing big job. People become normal again after their treatment.
I need to go again to see that sober house.
When do you want to go? I can take you just to see it.
Really?
Yes.
That day I didn't see it properly.
We can go even right now.
Can we?
Sure. Let's go if you wish.
Oh no, I didn't say at home that we have a journey to sober house. Maybe we can arrange another day.
Alright, as you wish.
I always hear about drugs, but I don't know its meaning. Can you explain to me, please?
Simply, drugs mean medicine.
Medicine?
Yes.
You mean those found in hospitals and pharmacy?
Yes, drugs are only found in hospitals and pharmacy.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
What about those sold at Rashid Madawa?
Do you know Rashid Madawa?
No, I don't.
He's selling natural medicine like Sanamaki and Habasoda.
Can we call them drugs?
Yes, they are drugs also. They are natural drugs.
You confuse me.
Why?
So what are drugs?
Salma, I told you drugs are medicine. They are chemical substances.
Chemical substances?
Yeah.
You see, Habasoda is not a chemical substance. It is a traditional drug. Traditional drugs are just bulbs, roots, seeds, and leaves of plants.
Maybe we can go to Madam Guess. Her house is there opposite to us. She can clear your confusion.
Alright, I will message mom.
Okay.
Let us go. Mom allowed me.
Alright. Do you hear that song from Madame Guess's house?
Yeah.
I think she dreamed that today we will need her help about drug abuse.
I think so.
Madame Guess! Madame Guess!
Yes,
We are here.
Musa and Salma.
Yes?
Come in.
Alright.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you.
You'll get fresh air in my veranda. Are you okay?
Yes, madam, we're okay. We were so surprised to hear that song.
Yeah, we have come to talk about drug abuse problem. We argued about traditional drugs.
Traditional drugs?
Yes.
We can also call them traditional medicines.
Alright.
They are chemical substances that occur naturally or synthetic and have physiological effects in the body.
So, do you mean they are dangerous?
Sometimes they are dangerous.
I can't believe.
Why?
Traditional drugs are dangerous like industrial drugs from hospital? Madam, what can you say?
Salma,
Yes?
both types of drugs are dangerous if not handled properly.
Okay, I need to know now about drug abuse. What is it?
That is improper use of drugs.
You mean incorrect use of medicine?
You are right, Salma.
Can you please elaborate the meaning of drug abuse?
I mean the uses of drugs without following the instructions from the doctors.
Can I have an example to make it clear to me?
Maybe when you overdose the given medicine, or use the medicine different from its use.
Okay, is this what drug users do?
It seems today you have worn your dress of arguing everything.
No, Musa. You told us new things today, that traditional medicines are drugs and dangerous chemicals.
Yes, and you have to understand that traditional medicines contain chemicals that have physiological effects in our bodies.
Therefore, everything is drug, even the improper use of food is drug.
No, food are not drugs. Food are not taken for medical reasons.
So drugs are chemicals taken for medical reasons and have physiological effects in the body.
Yes, of course, and can be obtained naturally or artificially from the industries.
One thing, madam,
Tell me,
I know drugs enter the body by swallowing or by injection.
not only those ways, but also inhaling is a common way to take in drugs.
No doubt, some drugs enter the body through nose, but can you explain what do drugs do in the body?
Drugs can affect reproductive, digestive, blood, or nervous system.
How do drugs affect nervous system?
Drugs can be either stimulants or sedative in affecting the nervous system.
What do you mean?
Stimulant drugs speed up the action or working of the brain and other nerves of the body.
That is why they are called stimulant. Is there any observable sign of this effect?
Maybe a person lacks sleeping, becomes nervous and tireless, meaning can work over and over.
Can you give us examples of such drugs which have such an effect?
I think a good example is marijuana or bang and hashish.
Okay, and how about sedative drugs?
They slow down the activities or working of the brain and other nerve cells.
You mean a person becomes sleepy and lazy?
Absolutely. They feel sleepy and unbalanced in walking.
Musa,
Yes?
like those guys we saw there, they
Yeah.
were walking abnormally.
And also, sedative drugs make a person dream as if he or she is in swimming pool, or flying, or live in luxurious place.
You deceive yourselves.
Why?
In any way, drugs are dangerous and they should be handled properly, right?
Yeah, that's true. Drugs have affected many people in our community, particularly youth.
So now you remember why I felt sad to those guys?
Yeah, Salma, you are right. I was wrong, of course, to scold you.
It's okay. So how we can handle drugs and avoid abusing them? Because I think it is not easy.
It is possible, Salma.
Sure, it is possible if we continue to provide knowledge to the people.
It is true, madam. And first of all, is to provide awareness and knowledge to community about the possible danger of drugs.
Especially nowadays, most people take drugs easy and simple thing. They just swallow anytime.
People should take in drugs under prescription from doctors. Let me ask you a question, Salma.
Which question?
Why most bottles of syrups have been labeled as, for example, keep out from the reach of children? Why?
That's a good observation. This is to draw attention about the possible effects if taken accidental by a child.
Can you see them in most herbal or traditional medicine?
That's true. They don't have labeling and precautions.
We also don't see the types and amount of ingredients. People are just taking them traditionally.
That's correct. Most people just go somewhere and uproot the plant, boil and swallow very bitter solution as medicine. That's all.
That is a problem, madam. We may destroy body organs such as livers and kidneys.
Swallowing bitter things traditionally put kidneys and livers at risk.
Despite that, some drugs make people addicted.
Addicted? What do you mean people addicted to drugs?
That is an increase on the use of drugs until it becomes very difficult to withdraw from them.
Very dangerous. So what is the effect of drug addiction?
Drug addiction interferes person's behavior and everyday life.
How?
You see, a person can do anything, even damaging his or her body, or even break relationship with his or her family and relatives.
And what is the reason behind for people to engage in drug abuse?
Mainly peer pressure and lack of social and life skills.
Of course, some friends are good and other friends are bad.
That's true, madam.
We should choose and live with good friends. Do you have other reasons?
Also, male and female youth engage into drug abuse in order to avoid or reduce emotional pain like anxiety and depression.
But I think stresses are part of life we cannot escape.
You are right, Salma.
They have to find proper ways to cope with stresses and not drugs.
Absolutely. Engaging with abusing drugs is a wrong way. Completely is a wrong decision and behavior.
I hope we cleared all our confusion, right?
You are right.
Can you tell us what you have learned today?
I learned that Both herbal and industrial medicines are dangerous.
Perfect.
They need to be used per doctor's instructions.
Do you have any suggestions to a victim of drug abuse?
I'm feeling bad, of course, because they are humans and deserve respect.
Maybe they hear our cry and we wish them positive change to restore their humanity.
Yeah, for real. We cry for them. Our dear fellow youth, hear us. Abusing drugs is not a deal. You lose. Your families lose. And the country loses as well.
Thank you, madam, for your support. Hopefully we had so much fun today.
You are welcome. Please take care of drugs to live healthy and safe.
All right.
And for now, we say
Goodbye.
Soma, soma mwana soma, uwe mjini. Soma, soma mwana soma, uwe kijijini. Soma, soma mwana soma, ukiwa na mahitaji maalum. Soma, soma mwana soma.
We were together in your discussion and I'm so happy. Hopefully, our dear listener has gained a lot through your discussion. Now, here are the questions about the topic for further discussion. Write about the following. Number 1. The effects of stimulant and sedative drugs. The effects of stimulant and sedative drugs. 2 problems a person can get when used drugs without the instruction from a doctor. 2 problems a person can get when used drugs without the instruction from a doctor. Don't forget to share your answers with a friend. And here is the end of this program. But you are so welcomed in the next program. Until next time, goodbye.
Happy, 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 happy. Radio class. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy, happy. Radio class. Happy, 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 happy. You can be a pilot, you can be a doctor.